Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Fredrick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Listen, today's song it's one of my faves of all time. The best is yet to come. This song keeps me going, especially when I think about the daily negative notifications that let me know our country is in chaos. A hostile takeover of our democracy is going on in our midst, but I can't let it get me down because I know in spite of what may be happening to us, the best is yet to come for us. This song simply says the best is yet to come. I love it because the song lets me know that I can hold on to hope even in the midst of the hell that I'm going through. You hold on to hope. You keep hope alive because hope, watch this, gives you an energy in spite of the adversity that you are experiencing. Hope energizes you from within to look beyond what you see, knowing that God is still moving. God is up to something. And as a consequence, you hold on to hope, and hope holds on to you, knowing the best is yet to come. And when you know that the best is yet to come because of the hope that you have, here's the good news. It energizes you, and it gives you the power to know you can make a difference, to give you the power to know that you can overcome. And so you hold on to hope that the best is yet to come. But also, when you know the best is yet to come, it not only gives you hope, but it also lets you know that God is going to have the last word. That shouts me right there. God has the last word, not a negative diagnosis from your doctor. God has the last word, not a policy pronouncement from the White House or the State House or the courthouse, but God has the last word. Since God has the last word, weeping may endure for a night, but joy, it's coming in the morning. God has the last word. Even the youth shall faint, young men shall utterly fall, but they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles, run and not get weary, walk and not faint. Y'all, God has the last word. All things work together for good to those that love God and are called according to God's purposes. God has the last word, and that simply means what others mean for evil, God can work for good. God has the last word. So here's the shout. The best is yet to come. Y'all have a good one. Keep your head up knowing the best is yet to come. God bless you.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, April 3rd. Here's what's happening in the news. Yesterday, Trump announced that he is slapping a 10% tariff on all imports starting April 5th, with higher tariffs on China, the EU, Japan, and more. A 25% tariff on foreign cars kicks in today. Now, Trump says these tariffs will rebuild American industry, but critics warn it could skyrocket prices and trigger a global trade war. Markets spiraled after the news, with Dow futures tanking nearly 1,000 points and stocks like Nike and Apple dropping 7% in after-hours trading. Amazon may be making a play for TikTok. The tech giant has submitted an official bid to buy the app from China-based ByteDance. Now, there's a deadline looming for ByteDance to sell or face a U.S. ban. Other companies like Oracle and Blackstone are also rumored to be in the mix. Playing Mega Millions is about to get more expensive. Starting this week, a ticket will cost $5. That's up from the previous $2 price. Lottery officials say the change will lead to bigger jackpots and better odds. For information on these stories and more, go to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Here's Rock T with sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, NBA is once again looking into an incident involving Memphis Grizzlies superstar Ja Morant and possible connection to firearms. Now, here's what happened, man. He was in the game. Ja Morant appeared to make a gun gesture at the Golden State Warriors bench late in the game. He was pointing his fingers, but his fingers, if you could appear to be, they're saying gun, like he's shooting the gun. But at the same time, it also could look like he was just pointing at the bench like, hey, man, we out here, we talking trash, we having fun, we playing game, some fun. But because of his history with guns and firearms is why they taking this to a whole nother level. So we're going to see what happens, man. Sad news in Frisco, Texas. High school track and field teenager allegedly stabs a student to death at a track meet. Carmelo Anthony, no relation to the former NBA star, is now being held on the first-degree charge without bond. Details were not made available yet, but allegedly there was some sort of altercation between these two teenagers at this track meet, and it led to one of them being stabbed to death.
But you don't know how to fight with your hands if you have to fight.
Come on, man.
You got to go get something to stab somebody, and you kill somebody white in Texas. Okay. You ain't going to ever see the light of day again. Not in Texas.
Not in Texas.
Ever. And you might get the death penalty.
Austin Metcalf was the guy that got stabbed. His twin brother ran over to him, and he passed away in his arms, man. So there's going to be more coming from this story. It's sad. It's really sad, man. That's my quick sports report right there. We got more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Catch me at the hot spot.
It's the B-R-A-T.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, downtown Nashville is no stranger to musically themed bars, and some hip-hop flair is finally coming to that area. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are opening the Still Gin Lounge this Friday. And it's going to bring smooth sophistication to a top-tier cocktail lounge with the energy and cultural influence of the legendary duo. Now, most bars on the Strip focus on country and rock, but hip-hop will be in the mix at Still Gin. Now, the lounge will feature a rotation of DJs and live performances centered around rap, R&B, and funk. Still Gin is also the name of the Gin and Juice song that Snoop and them created together. And to come up with the name, they combined Dr. Dre's Still D-R-E and Snoop Dogg's Gin and Juice to create Still G-I-N. So congratulations to them, and that's dope that they bringing that to Nashville, because they right. It's only like country and rock and roll when you go to Nashville. It ain't nothing that's themed like hip-hop, so this is going to be real dope. That's what's up. All right, moving on, y'all. Kid Capri says he never paid for his voice being used. He was never paid, my bad, for his voice being used in the opening song for the MTV show, for the TV show Martin. I didn't even know that was him. Here's what he had to say about it.
They took my voice from Def Comedy Jam, sampled it, put it on the Martin show. Never got no permission from me. Never asked for my rights, nothing. This show been on 8 different networks, 30 years. Yeah. Now, if it was a money thing for me, I would have been like, yo, where's my bread? I ain't never did that.
Oh, man, we talking about it now. He might be getting ready to do it.
Come on.
Why not?
So that's him saying, my end.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Wow, I did not know that.
And
Why didn't they give him? That's Kid Capri from when he did Def Comedy Jam. You know how long ago that was?
Right.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, go on and give him a little something so he don't get too upset, y'all. Y'all need to shoot him a little something, because that show has been on for decades. So they should give him a little something. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media as So Brat. Coming up next, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time. Special K got news you positively, absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
Hey, what up, Rick? I tell you what I got going on this weekend. ATL, Cobb Energy Center, Legends of Laughter with some more in Lavelle Crawford. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. And Richmond, Virginia, Saturday night, Altria Theater, Legends of Laughter.
Don't go behind Lavelle Crawford now.
Lavelle is the headliner. He closed out the show.
Yeah, you go before. You make sure you go before him.
You ain't got to tell me. I
that
already
dude be
know.
bringing some heat on set. We got to do a whole show about that one day.
Don't
A
nobody need
whole
that pressure.
segment about the power of Lavelle Crawford on stage. It's
need that damn
unnecessary.
Y'all just make sure y'all hang around and watch him close that thing out. Because I damn sure going to be gone off the stage by the time he come out.
I'm talking about go home. You don't even want to stay there and watch.
I'll be in my dressing room eating some Cheetos.
Lavelle have you questioning your like what am I doing wrong? What am I? What?
For sure, you ain't told no lies, boy. Okay, so yeah, today's news you can't use is sponsored by the riddle of the day. What is the difference, Rock T? What's the difference between an erectile dysfunction diagnosis and being locked in a hotel room with a butt-naked Gary with the T?
What's the difference?
Well, one is a man's worst nightmare, and the other is a serious medical condition. Hey, man, why black people...
Gary?
Yeah, because I can't figure that out.
Hey, why black people say anything to get off the phone?
Yes,
man?
sir.
Especially like Rick, black people say anything to get off the phone. When black people say, "Let me hit you back," you know you are not going to talk back to them.
Never.
And why we use any excuse, no matter how ridiculous it is, black people will say anything to get off the phone. Let me hit you back. This cat done climbed in the oven again.
Yeah.
Hey, let me hit you back, man. This baby done knocked this refrigerator down.
Right.
Hey, man, let me hit you back. Stevie Wonder just pulled up and he's standing at the wrong door. Hey, let me hit you back. My cousin's funeral today, but the funeral home say he woke up. I need to go take him home.
Anything.
Hey, dog, let me hit you back. My kidney just shut down.
Damn.
Hey, dog, let me hit you back. I got to take this watermelon out the air fryer. Hey, bro, let me hit you back. It's a dead body behind my couch.
Damn.
Hey, hold on. Let me hit you back. It's a deer in my kitchen.
A what?
A deer in my kitchen.
Damn.
Hey, bro, let me hit you back. I got to finish stirring up this Kool-Aid. Hey, man, let me hit you back. My dog just shot itself again.
Again?
Hey, bro, let me hit you back. My blood pressure just dropped to 0.
Hey, Kay, let me hit you back. We got to go to commercial because these ain't funny.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary!
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky the Prayer Warriors are being solicited for ex-NFL player, y'all, Antonio Brown. Y'all know Antonio. We loved him when he played football and what have you. But they're saying, y'all, that Antonio, he established a GoFundMe, y'all, for a man, y'all, that was charged with leaving his kids at McDonald's to go on the job interview. Now, they're saying before I'm heading y'all to the job interview, Mr. Chris Lewis, y'all, he left his beautiful 3 children to play at a nearby McDonald's. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the McDonald's location in Augusta, Georgia, has a play area inside. Now, they're saying the struggling father, 24, y'all, left his beautiful 3 children, ages 1, 6, and 10, y'all, in the play area around 4:30 p.m. before going to the job interview. However, concerned customers, y'all, notified McDonald's employees that the children appear to be abandoned inside the restaurant. Now, the sheriff deputies rounded up the kids and placed them in a squad car, y'all, while they searched for their father. Well, Chris Lewis returned to the McDonald's, about 2 hours later, and the police arrested him, y'all, for child deprivation. Now, he explained that he had to walk, that he walked to the restaurant with his children from his apartment. They said he didn't want to make the kids walk back to the apartment while he went to the job interview. Now, the children's mother arrived at the restaurant and took custody of the children while Mr. Lewis was transported, y'all, to jail. Now, the GoFundMe raised, which was created by Antonio Brown, they only raised over $45,000 for the Lewis family. Now, a lot of people on social media said that which is a sad thing. They said they're doubting, y'all, that this family is going to receive this money because Antonio Brown helped raise it. And they say, he's had a significant cash flow problem. So they say the money might not go to those children, honey. They attacked Antonio. He did a good deed. And now they say I
think his heart was in it, right?
Yeah.
But how long he leave the kids at the McDonald's?
I mean, just like maybe 2 hours. They were playing on the playground. They were 1, 6,
No, it was
10.
for 30 minutes.
That's
it was
how many
only
it was?
for 30 minutes?
Yeah, only for like around 30 minutes. I really feel bad for him because the man really trying to go out here and work. He left him at the McDonald's, went over here, had the 10-year-old to watch the other 2 kids. I'm not saying do that, but he had no other choice. The man was trying to work to put bread on the table. And sometimes, people getting desperate times. He have nobody to watch them. Can't take the kids to the interview.
And I've been to that McDonald's. It's a nice McDonald's.
Yeah.
But you can't leave a 1-year-old in any place for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But if they had a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old watching them, I mean, my mom used to leave us, and we had to watch one another when we were growing up.
You know, he was just doing what I feel bad for him because that's it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you don't, you ain't got no money. You can't feed the 1-year-old. Then you have to sacrifice and go over here and try to do this interview right quick so you can take care of the baby. I just feel bad for him. I hope that he find what he needs,
Yeah. But what about the negativity toward Antonio Brown? They say he might not even give people the money because he's been having financial problems. You know, he created the GoFundMe.
Oh, he got money. He's friends with Kanye. He gonna get that man that money. I believe he gonna do the right thing.
Well, we hope so. Bless his spirit, honey, and hopefully the kids and everybody get taken care of and what have you. So.
I wish we knew who the father was, but we could do something to help him because I really feel bad for that dude. That really bothered me. Yeah, when I saw that story.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to keep them all lifted up in prayer, y'all. Moving on, in other celebrity news, y'all remember 2 months ago, the Real Housewives of Potomac cast member, Miss Karen Huger, baby, this girl was sentenced to 2 years in the pen after her 4th conviction on DUI. Now they're saying the sources close to the celebrity socialite said that she is terrified of being targeted by the inmates. Now, according to Radar Online, they're saying that the Real Housewives star Karen Huger thought that she'd get a few months on it for her latest DUI offense, but the judge tossed her baby behind bars for years. And they revealed that the high-maintenance glamour puss, honey, in a panic. They said this girl is scared to death, honey. She's scared these girls going to attack her in the pen. Do they do that in the pen? Do people attack celebrities in the pen, Brad? Do y'all know?
I didn't get attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was messy as hell.
I can for damn sure tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you probably would.
You think they would?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because you be scary all the time.
Yeah.
You can't go in there scary. You got to go in there like,
But you can't act bad.
You can't act bad, but you also can't act scary and timid and vulnerable.
Really?
Yeah, they get you.
Oh, my God, y'all.
Be served up.
Yeah, you can't do that.
They say, honey, she's just a skinny, bony thing, honey. They say, how she going to defend herself, honey?
She might have to fight a couple times and go on to show them that she ain't playing around.
I thought they put you in a special area.
Yeah, once you do get put in a special area, but then everybody also know that you ain't to be messed with.
Oh.
You got to set them precedents when you get there. Otherwise, they'll mess with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Special K, did you give in?
Nah, I didn't have no problem. I was at a camp, sir. I was at a federal camp, so it was no issues.
Tell them it was shit. It wasn't you and in Shawshank Redemption.
No, I wasn't behind the wall, sir. White collar here, buddy.
Oh,
Gary, you didn't get to fight the 2 days you was there?
Oh no, baby, I was there a night, honey. Oh no, I guess they knew not to bother me, honey. They knew I could have transformed.
They ain't want you to do the windmill on them.
Did they ask you to do? Did they ask you to pour some tea while you in there? Did you do the tea?
Baby, I was willing. I never teach a secret. I never tell a lie.
And go ahead and shout out who came and got you out of jail.
Honey, Miss Shirley Curry Thomas, honey, she came and got me. And I'm listening, they came and got me out the pen, baby. So I didn't stay as long as some of my coworkers did, but thank God that.
And I want to apologize for announcing that you was in jail on the radio. If I wouldn't announce it on the radio, they never would have knew to come get you.
Nobody would have never known, but I'm glad y'all did because they came and got me. Like I still said, when I was riding to the jail, I did not know police cars didn't have no seats, honey. They don't have no back seats. I was like, girl.
It's something for you to sit on, but they ain't finna make it comfortable for you.
I see that.
I don't know which one you was in. I had a seat in mine.
Really?
Yeah.
What about your Special K? You was in the van?
I done been in quite a few of them, and ain't none of them had no back seat.
Yeah. The van ain't got no seat.
The van don't got no seat.
Yeah, I've been in one of them too.
Okay. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is misty blue. On the high end, you say misty blue, and on the low, you say navy blue. That's your color for today, honey.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, all of us got a job, and we all went to jail.
Yes,
God is good, honey. God
yes,
is good.
He is,
all
baby,
the
honey.
time.
Yes, he's good, baby.
Yes, sir.
Lord.
He restored. He's a way maker.
Yes,
Come on,
he
now,
is.
he give you a second chance.
Yes, honey. He's a God of a second chance. Glory.
Yes.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea. All right, we spend the morning show. I got your wake up call. Y'all get at me right now. The phone lines are wide open. 8669 Ricky. Here we go.
Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
They woke you up this morning, slid you in your house. You thought would be better.
Hey, Seven,
Wake
wake
up.
up.
Encourage each other and be productive.
Come
The
on.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake
Wake it
up.
up.
This is Scott coming from out of my Spring, Florida. I want everybody to wake up in my hood. Have a blessed day.
Hi, this is Letitia Harris from Orlando, Florida. I would like to say wake up to and happy birthday to my baby boy, Dylan Foster, who is turning 17 years old today. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Chloe from Chicago. I'm calling to wake up my husband and my daughter. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This is Anthony from Flint, Michigan. I want to wake my wife, Tanya, up, my son, Corvell. Everybody get up, let's go.
What up, Ant?
Hey, let them know this. City, wake up. Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Let's go Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brat.
Welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, I got Rickey Smiley Unleashed. Coming up next, you don't want to miss it. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Unfiltered,
unapologetic.
it's just real talk.
Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's the bottom of the hour, y'all. Rickey Smiley Unleashed. We ain't done this in a minute, but let's go ahead and let's get into it. Talk about it, especially talking about cancel culture. And it is so crazy that in these days and times, can't nobody have an opinion on nothing without being attacked by cancel culture. And when I say cancel culture, all of a sudden you getting dragged on the internet for something that's not true, a bold-faced black lie, or something that was taken out of context. Like I find it interesting that I get dragged for defending somebody who was actually right.
Exactly.
Who defending somebody who got lied on, talking about Bishop Marvin Sapp, and then and people want to attack him on a lie. And I know that was been a couple of days ago, but I was going to do this segment anyway. We just didn't get to do it yesterday,
right?
Or whatever. And I ain't still on one because I don't care. Because the people that's dragging me are not the people that pay bills in my house, and I don't care what nobody say. I'm a full grown man, and I'm always try my best to do what's right, and I'm always gonna try to stand on the side of right. I'm just not the type of person that just jump in the river and go with the flow of the river. I'll swim against the current. I'll swim back upstream if that's what it takes for standing up for somebody or for standing up for what's right. And if I had to stand up with him by myself, I would have. Or whatever, because it was based off a lie. And go ahead, Kay.
Right. And here's the thing that it's not so much about. Well, it is so much about who the person is in the situation. If you have a personal relationship and you understand the character of that person, and you've been around that person, and you know that person beyond what you read about that person in the public, like most people who comment on the situation only know that person from what they have read about or what they've seen about. They only know that person as a public person, but they don't know that person's actual character. So it's easy to take a narrative that seems negative or that seems mendacious about a person and run with that because you don't know that person. So you can say, well, of course, this person tried to extort $40,000 or whatever amount you want to put in there, because you can see you're projecting and you say, if I was in that situation, I would take advantage of it. I would try to do that. So you put that on the person that you're talking about, not knowing the character of that person. And that's unfair to the person because you didn't listen to the whole story. You didn't listen to the whole explanation of why that situation worked out the way it did.
And then you locked in and you don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to know the truth. You don't want to know or believe that you were wrong for judging or whatever. The same lies. So, I mean, I find it interesting that they did an article on me in People's Magazine, and I posted it on Facebook. I said, I bet this won't be going viral because it's real journalism. It's the truth. It ain't a short, quick, easy read clickbait or whatever, filled with lies and untruths. This one told the story, told the truth, and just kind of walked you through who I am as a person, but nobody really want to take time to read that or whatever because it's just too hard to do what's right. And that's just who I am, and I just wish it was more people like that. But this culture, man, is something else. And I also want to say, man, be careful on touching God's anointed and lying on people and telling untruth and spreading untruths about people, because maybe it won't happen to you on a bigger scale or whatever. But one thing about it, you know where you've been, but you don't know where you're going. And the universe will take care of you to sit there and just lie on a person, do death threats and and all of the stuff that you do to a person, man, it is just absolutely wild. And the fact that you can't say nothing, you can't have an opinion on nothing. Anthony Mackie had an opinion, told about how he raised his sons, and that was a problem. Why is every damn thing a problem? Why is it a problem the way I raise my kids and my grandkids? I had ladies come on, say, talking about me raising my kids. You a dictator? Yes. Yeah, I had to get my twins together. Yeah, they ain't hitting each other no more. They ain't fighting and doing certain things no more. And being a father is not a popularity contest. It ain't hugs and kisses all the time. Sometimes it's sit down, and sometimes it's sit your ass down. And sometimes it's stand in the corner. Sometimes it's go upstairs and go in your room or whatever. And I get in that face and tell them what I need to tell them or whatever. And then you complain about the kids that's out here. You complain about the kids walking around, looking a certain way, dressed a certain way. Ain't being respectful, fighting at the fair. You can't go to the fair. You the one can't go to the fair. You the one can't go to a basketball game and a football game because you say the kids don't know how to act. But then you turn around and try to emasculate men for creating law and order in a household. And everything ain't no damn all. But it ain't all when they get 15 and 16 and they out of control. Had a lady come on my Facebook page, why you got a 3-year-old kid out there raking leaves? You damn right he gonna rake leaves. We out there raking leaves. Yeah, he gonna learn how to maintain his property and then he get to go and play. But if he wanna help, let him go out there and help and just try to figure out what being a young man is all about. And I just hate just how judgmental we are. And how we just attack people, especially people, public figures, and the rumors and the lies, just because you don't have information on the person. You just guess and assume in the society that we live in. And I don't care if I have to stand by Marvin Sapp by myself. I know for a fact that man didn't believe everything that man said. That man didn't have no reason to drive all the way over here to the radio station in a rental car because he can't drive his own car because of death threats. To tell a lie or whatever, but it make you comfortable to believe something that's messy and just. But one thing about Section A and it's gonna Section A, whatever, you know. So that's what people do. Some people wake up and eat candy in the morning, and some people wake up and eat fruit. An eagle, and the difference between an eagle and a bird, an eagle and a chicken, they all birds, but eagles fly high. And I just really appreciate people like Tamron Hall, People's Magazine, and people that went out here and did real journalism to seek the truth and write the truth or whatever. But I don't care nothing about what these blogs say. So whatever you out there doing, if you're doing something positive, you out here making some things happen, be encouraged and don't worry about what people say or think. And stand on business and stand on principle and always stand up for what's right. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. No. Hell no, not you, John Lion. Not you, John Lion.
Me and Black Tony, we working out some things together.
No, Black Tony.
Hey, Rick, I don't know what's going on right now, but this morning is not the time to play games. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring everybody down. I'm really sorry.
You know, we're gonna start back calling you Black Cloud.
Rick, I need you and Roxy and Alfred. And even Gary, I just need y'all to pray for my family.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Pray for my family. And please call like Pastor Haynes or somebody. We just dealing with a real tragedy right now.
Yeah, we're going to have to, what happened, man?
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to get emotional, but.
You're not coming in?
I've been up all night. My favorite uncle. Been my favorite uncle. I just been up all night, and he just went through something so bad. And I need men out there to listen when you're going through something with your woman. You got to reach out and call somebody. Don't just hold it in, and don't just take these extreme measures. But he went to the extreme last night and his baby.
What?
The baby daddy. His baby mama left him, and he been trying to get back with her. He loved her so much, but she went back to her other baby daddy, and he got drunk. I'm sorry, y'all. He climbed up on the roof of my grandmama.
Wait a minute, he what?
He got drunk and climbed up on the roof of my grandmama's house, and the police was out there all night trying to get him to come down. And then
what he was going to do, jump off the roof of your grandma's house?
He jumped this morning.
How high is your grandma's house?
About 8 feet.
Did he twist an ankle or something?
I thought
Twisted his ankle or something? Like what?
He sprained his wrist. But it's real bad. He sprained it real bad because he landed on it with his weight.
You say you're growing out by 8 feet?
Yeah. But it's the thought that counts.
Wait a minute.
You're a lie.
I thought that 8 feet.
Recorded.
What kind of?
Wait a minute.
What kind of house is that?
Somebody in jail.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Oh, everybody's excited, y'all. Last year, rapper Ice Cube announced y'all that a new Friday sequel is on the way, y'all. Did y'all like Friday? It's because they say it's now official. It is now official. So if you thought about it, it is now official, a new Friday movie. So, Ricky, were you in Friday or were you on the deleted season, one of them other ones?
I was on the delete.
Oh, you like delete?
God, why would you do that? You know damn well I was on Friday after next.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was the next one.
You trying to act like you ain't seen it.
No, his deleted scenes was all about the Benjamin.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was Snitch Mitch and all about the Benjamin.
Yeah,
Right.
Lord, honey. Well,
That's all right. I'm making a return, Gary.
That's all right.
That's right. Yes, you're going to make a
Right.
return. Yeah, while you return, and then you go to Tubi and do some more of those Rickey Smiley shows, honey. Baby, you are working it out, baby, this year. You
Come
better
on.
let them have it. You
Come
better
on.
let them have it, honey.
Somebody
They don't
got
know
to
who you are.
represent.
Somebody got to represent, baby. Hopefully they got some residuals with the next one. But, yeah, that'll be cute, though, honey. So congratulations, Ricky, and congratulations to Ice Cube them in the Friday. All right, y'all, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Guardians claim, y'all, that Wendy Williams refused, honey. She is refusing new mental health evaluation. Now, they were saying 2 months ago, the former daytime talk show host, honey, Wendy, she was granted permission to get a new mental health evaluation in an effort, y'all, to get out of her court-ordered guardianship. Now they're saying Wendy's guardians is claiming that Wendy is refusing, honey, to sit for a new battery test. I mean, should she? I thought she already was proving that she's coherent and stuff, so why should she have to go through another one?
Exactly. Why?
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
a trap.
so, you know, and it's sad though, you know, that Wendy, you know, we love Wendy dealing and stuff. You know, she's proven that, you know, she's mentally stable now. I don't know why they want to put her through some new stuff, but nevertheless, honey, this is what they're doing, Miss Williams, and we're just gonna keep her lifted up in prayer while we lifting everybody else up in prayer, and continue while we lift, y'all. Let's continue to lift Papoose up, y'all, honey, and him and his girlfriend, Boxer Clarissa Shields. You know, they're saying people was very angry with, and you always talk about something similar to this. They were in the gym. Clarissa was in the gym, baby, working out, doing her exercise and what have you. And evidently she was talking on her earpiece and whatever. And the guy next to her, which was of a Caucasian descent, he told her, please hush. He said, because he couldn't concentrate, honey, with her talking and what have you.
Concentrate on the treadmill. Should have went to the other machine. If she was talking too loud.
Yeah, well, but if he was on the machine just as well as she was first and stuff, I mean, you know,
You can talk on the machine. You running on the treadmill. It ain't like you in a movie theater. You running on the treadmill.
You ain't at the library. You ain't got to be quiet.
Right.
Yeah, but honey, I don't want to hear your conversation. I'm trying to focus on my exercise.
Well, wear your
honey.
damn headphones like the man did.
He had headbuds in. He should have
Right.
just went over to another machine or went somewhere else till she got through.
You can't control. That's a public place. You can't control that.
Well,
That
y'all-
ain't his personal gym.
I think y'all missing the point.
What's the point?
If this man was on the damn treadmill doing his exercise, yes, he had his earpiece on and stuff, whatever, and she was right there and whatever she had on stuff too. Why do I have to damn leave because you talking loud?
Well, that's your choice. You could stay there and listen, or you could leave.
Message.
Well, honey, he
And
stayed
You
there.
have an
And he
option.
didn't want no smoke because she would have whooped him in that gym.
Ooh, I don't think he even realized who he was talking to, child.
Yeah. Well, but
Because she wasn't even loud. I could see if she was being obnoxiously loud or rude or
He
whatever.
was irritated because she was there.
Thank you.
Some of them, their energy, they just irritated because you're there. They feel like you don't supposed to be there.
yeah,
And
well,
so he was irritated, and you've been in a place when somebody's irritated that you're there, and their energy is all off, and you could just feel their energy, and they don't feel like you're supposed to be there, like you don't belong there. That's all that was. Typical.
Well, let's just keep our parties lifted up in prayer, honey, because he paid for his membership too, so I don't want to hear your conversation, but I hear what y'all saying, and I would have been afraid if that was either one of you, Ricky or Brad, would have told that to me, so I would have left too.
You would have called the police.
Yeah, I would have step out there and call the cops on it. These girls are harassing me.
Oh.
Moving on to my final story, y'all. Speaking of harassment, y'all, this is a very sad story. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, y'all, but Anthony Edwards, honey, he's speaking out, y'all. Now, they're saying Mr. Anthony Edwards claimed, y'all, that he's been subjected to harassment and malicious speculation that has impacted, y'all, his ability to focus on his career, y'all, due to their coverage of his custody battle with his ex, Miss Aisha Howard. Now, they're saying the NBA star plead, y'all, with the judge to stop the public from viewing the case, and according to In Touch magazine. Now, on April the 2nd, y'all, Anthony Edwards, 23, y'all, he filed a motion to seal his paternity and child support lawsuit filed against Aisha, 37, over their daughter, Aubrey Summers Howard, who was born in October 2024. Now, Anthony told the court, y'all, that he does not, listen to what I'm saying, he does not want custody or visitation, leaving the only thing to be determined is child support. Now, Aisha filed a separate case against Anthony back in California. She asked the child support be determined in Los Angeles, where the NBA star accused her of moving to California in hopes of scoring a child support award. Now, as In Touch first reported, y'all, that the California judge recently ruled that the child support will be established in Georgia, a small victory, y'all, for Mr. Anthony. In his new motion there, saying Mr. Anthony explained the case involved sensitive child support procedures concerning a minor child and two high-profile individuals. Now, he explained that he is an NBA star and Aisha is known social media. She's a known social media influencer. Now, Mr. Anthony claimed, y'all, coverage of the court battle has led to unnecessary public scrutiny, undue invasion of privacy, and harm to the minor child. Y'all, and I'm going to just go ahead and cut the case. The T is, under what people are talking about, this man, which, I mean, some people saying he has the right, he offered to only pay her $1,080,000. He said that's enough because he's only paying $5,000 a month in child support. So if you take
$5,000 for $1,080,000, what the $80 for?
Tax. For tax and for shipping and handling. But but he figured it out. The $5,000 a month would add to $1 million and something. And people are acting a fool, saying, why would you want to pay this girl the $1 million? Want to pay her out? He said he want to pay her out allegedly because he don't want to be bothered. Evidently, he don't want to have nothing to do with her and that child, so he want to just pay her out. Some people saying that's a good thing. A lot of broke men saying that's a good thing. If they could pay their $500 for the whole 18 years, and they would be fine. Or if they could pay the $1 million or something. So that's, the question what people are talking about. So, so we're going to, I guess we're going to dig into that later and what have you and talk about that, honey. So we want y'all to call in and tell us what you think about it. Call 1-866-866-9-RICKY and, let us know, because they said we're going to continue this conversation. And you know what? We want to know, was Mr. Anthony wrong, y'all, for wanting to provide financially and not emotionally? Was Aisha wrong for not getting an abortion after he requested? And y'all, But
she took the money for the abortion now.
Well, I would have taken it too, but Ricky, I mean,
she took the $100,000 for the abortion and then go get the abortion. See, that's one of the crux of the matter.
She was in violation of an oral contract.
Right.
Yeah, but she may have had a second thought, though. Sometimes you have a second thought.
We're giving the money back.
Well, I mean, for the emotional distress I had to go through to think about it.
Distress she had to. No.
Yeah, if you change your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
we're gonna argue this. We're gonna argue this thing out today.
Well, Tyrone Davis said, "Baby, I could change my mind." So, honey, you just might change her mind.
Refund that money.
And Johnny Taylor says it's cheaper to keep her.
Oh, now the color
cheaper to keep her.
The color today is misty blue. On the high end, you say misty blue. Y'all on the lawn, just say beautiful navy blue. And you know what? For more information on all these stories and more, y'all just go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and follow me at Gary WDTEA. And you can get all that, but call us right now.
Hallelujah.
Glory.
Y'all give it up for Gary with a T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's 25 minutes after the hour, y'all. We just touched on it a little bit in the T, but now, Gary, what you got going on this morning?
All right, now, Ricky, Minnesota Timberwolves guard, Mr. Anthony Edwards, now, he's been battling it out in court with his ex-girlfriend, now, Instagram influencer Aisha Howard, over their 4-month-old daughter, Aubrey. Now, Anthony allegedly, y'all, paid Aisha a mere $100,000 and asked her to terminate her pregnancy, in which she said no. She refused that. Now,
She said that she would do it.
Well,
and she took the money and didn't do it. Let's get that. That's a fact. That's a very important part right there.
Yeah,
she didn't refuse.
Okay, well, Judge,
she took the money and said that she would do it and didn't do it. I'm not taking up on it. I just want tell the truth.
It's a contract. It's a verbal agreement.
Okay, well, we're in court. Now, he made it clear, y'all, that he does not want to have any part, y'all, in this child's life, which is sad, especially after informing her that he did not want the child. Now, paternity has been established through DNA testing, and Anthony stated, quote, I am not seeking child custody or visitation of Aubrey. Therefore, the only issues to be resolved are financial in nature, unquote.
Whew. Now, here's where the rumors come in, y'all. The internet is saying that Anthony has allegedly paid over $1 million in child support all at once to cover 18 years worth of payments. That's $5,000 a month. Now, Aisha is reportedly throwing water on the rumors, saying that the NBA star paid all that money up front. Aisha reportedly said there are no court documents, motions, or proceedings that have occurred, nor have I been offered or agreed to such terms.
Now, to add more context, Anthony does have 3 other kids with 3 different women, and Aisha also has a baby with rapper Lil Baby.
Oh, my God. So this morning we want to know, was Anthony wrong for wanting to provide financially and not emotionally? For wanting to provide financially but not emotionally, was Aisha wrong for not getting an abortion after he requested it, after she took the money and said that she would? Let me add that. And is she trying to make a come up? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. Now, Gary, give us your thoughts again on that.
Now, my thing is, in particular, like I said, the $100,000 that he allegedly gave her to have an abortion, what have you. I mean, if that is so, if she just happened to be pregnant or whatever, I mean, maybe she just changed her mind. I mean, maybe she thought about it and realized, well, maybe I want to keep my child and stuff. And I
she
mean,
had that right. But
and
get
she
the
does
money
have
back,
that
though.
right. Well,
Get the money back, though.
But if it was not stipulated to, you got to take this money and particularly have it. I mean, because if she had a change of mind, I think he should have let her keep the money and stuff for the mental distress she had to go through, him even proposing that to her to have a termination of the child. So I think she should be able to keep the money and you know, they should just go on with their lives or whatever. I don't think she had to give it back because it's not like it was, you know, you giving me something and I got to give it back or whatever. You gave it to me. Once that money was released from your hands, that means it was in my hands, so it's for me. You know.
All right, Alfreda's Brat, what are y'all thoughts?
I kind of agree with Gary. I would have took that $100,000 and disappeared and raised the baby by myself. But, you know, I mean, you can't imagine if maybe she showed up at the abortion clinic, saw the sonogram, heard the heartbeat, and said, no, I can't do it. You know, and it's expensive to even go through pregnancy. So,
Yeah, I think that if there was some type of contract or something, I mean, you need a paper trail and a receipt of everything.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a verbal agreement, then you need to have that verbal agreement recorded so you can play it and have some proof. Otherwise, it's his word against her word, and then you never know who's telling the truth because it's the truth, it's his story and then her story. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't know who's telling the truth. So even if he gave her the money, if she don't have proof that she said that and that exchange happened, then she can keep the money because she could say, I didn't say that.
He could say, just hit this $100,000 now. Do what you need to do with it.
Yeah.
And that means, what do I need to do with it?
I need to spend it on myself.
I need a truck for the baby.
Okay.
The Special K, what you think?
I agree with Brat. There should have been some documentation before I hand you $100,000. We're going to have some paperwork.
That's a nice
There's
chunk.
going to be an attorney present. It's going to be notarized. It's going to be a fully understood agreement. What do you always say? What's that?
Wrong things, get an understanding.
That's right.
Yeah.
And govern yourself accordingly to the understanding.
That
Because
part.
it's a business agreement at that point. It's a contract.
Yeah. What do you think, Rob?
I'm trying to figure out why he doesn't even want to attempt to be the father of the child. Like he just said, you know what? I don't want to have nothing to do with this kid. Like it's
child abandonment.
Yeah,
that's something
No,
psychological.
I don't agree with that. He has a right to do. If he looked at her as a jump off, let's just say she was just a jump off, a one night thing, and he's like, "Look, I don't want anything to do with you for the rest of my life."
But you did something with me.
You got a baby coming, man.
That's not the child's fault.
but he still has the right. He has the right to not want to be a father.
I'm not saying he's right or
Men
wrong.
have
It's
that right
his
the same way the
opinion.
woman had a right.
I'm just saying that. Listen.
He has
We
the
don't-
right,
we
but if
don't
she
feel
wants
that
it,
way.
It's her body. She can do what she wants
We
to
as
do.
men don't feel that way, us in here. But I'm saying he has the right to not want to have anything to do with this woman and this child if he chooses not to.
Oh, well, I don't like that.
Yeah,
You may not like it, but he's
definitely
right.
But I mean, I agree with you. He has that right, but it's definitely uncomfortable for all of us because we are men that have
we're
raised
parents.
that have raised all our kids, and we just could not imagine your kid walking around the face of this earth and you're not part of your child's life.
But Ricky, I can imagine some of the situations I've been in the past where I would not want to have nothing to do with certain women that I dealt with. I can imagine that as a younger man. I can imagine that.
Yeah, but soon these kids gonna grow up to become adults, and they're gonna find out. Wait a minute, those other three are my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And why do you want to raise me?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I guess in a situation like that, then since he don't want to have anything to do with this child, she should say then, your dad is dead. So you don't need to expect to look for no damn body.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but when they grow up, they find out.
What?
Yeah,
What'd you say, Ricky?
They did that back in your day.
Well, damn it, that's because if you don't want to be bothered with me, he dead, so I don't need to be looking for no damn daddy. As I get older.
Then when you do that, the siblings come around and be like, "Oh, he's still around."
No, I don't. But I don't know the
siblings.
siblings.
Need to go to therapy.
If you don't know the siblings, if that child coming, he not associating them with him, and that mean they ain't gonna know those other kids neither. And so
Oh, so what don't come out in the wash, come out in the rinse, Gary? That's not.
Well, I want it in the dry then.
Yeah, you do find that crinkle up dollar in that dryer every now and then. All right, 8669 Ricky, good morning.
My name is Shay, and I'm from Louisiana, and Anthony Edward was all the way right because Aisha lied from the jump. She took the $100,000 from Anthony and did not get the abortion as she stated that she was going to do and did not tell Anthony Edwards about it, then tried to go to the courts and get money. And paying $5,000 a month is more than the $1 million. So therefore, the case is now settled, so she cannot go back and ask for anything else.
Tara calling from Florida, and yes, I think he was wrong because if he gave her the money for the abortion and she agreed to it, then let's be technical, that baby is only for monetary gain and it's not for anything else. He doesn't even care about the baby.
Amar from Fort Worth. No, I don't think he's wrong. Women have the right to abort or give the baby up for adoption. A man should not be scrutinized for not wanting to provide. He should have that right as well. It's definitely a come up.
My name is Nika. I'm calling from Orlando, Florida, and absolutely she's trying to get a come up. I think he is well within his rights to pay her off and be done with it. He didn't want it in the first place. She should have listened, and that's just what it is.
Okay, my name is Jessica from Painesville. I believe they're both wrong in different instances. She did wrong for not getting that abortion, and she should have had to pay that man that money back. But I also think that he's wrong because even if she's wrong, you have to do the right thing, and that means being a parent.
Man, these phones are lit up like the 4th of July fireworks up in here. We're going to have to take some more calls. I'm going to go to commercial and come back with the calls. Y'all hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. We taking more of your phone calls. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And we're still taking your calls on the NBA All-Star Anthony Edwards, who is only 23 years old, and Aisha Howard, who is, damn, she 38.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute.
That part.
That's crazy.
She 38.
Yes, sir.
See, I told y'all yesterday, them dudes, man, they grow up watching them girls.
Yeah.
And then when they get to the NBA, they be wanting them same girls. They be wanting the chicks. They want them. These are chicks that they've been watching since middle school and high school, and stuff like. So, oh my gosh.
It's like me with Hillary Clinton.
Huh?
I've been watching Hillary Clinton since Bill was in office.
Boy.
I never get a shot.
Hillary Clinton do be looking thick with the little pantsuit on.
I'm telling you, them thick ankles.
Them little ankles. Yeah, them little kitty heels. Yes, sir.
But Ricky, this is the part that just disturbs me. That I don't understand. Why? What is wrong with men? Where are y'all minds at? If you know you are, but they got to be damn young. You are rich, and you know doggone well if you get with a woman and if you fertile and she fertile, those two people gonna make a damn baby. Why would you be so dumb to have sex with a woman without protection and rich like that?
When you 23 years old and they fine and they thick like that, Gary,
you got two brains.
Yeah.
Bottom brain.
I understand what you're saying. I can look at it now. But when you 23 years old and you in the NBA, I went Rock T. Rock T took me to my first NBA anything. Right? In Dallas, Texas. We went to a pool party at that.
Come on.
And it's supposed to have been a double date.
It was a double doggone date.
I got there at that damn pool party. Gary, that's where I met Danielle.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
And boy, Danielle thicker than cold oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And left your pole date.
No, you did not.
I said I ain't gonna be able to do it. You shouldn't have had me on no damn double date to a damn. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama.
You asked me, dog.
Hey, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I ain't never, ever
You asked me to hook it up.
seen nothing like that. Eyes have not seen. You understand?
You
now
did
I know
not
what Pastor
live
Haynes be talking about. Eyes have not seen.
They just left me
A
out there.
10 in Birmingham would have been a 3 at that pool party.
Wow.
I'm not lying, that
She
Fredrick.
asked
They
me
was in there.
Where Ricky at?
They
Where
would walk
Ricky
around.
at?
They would walk around the swimming pool with the bathing suits on. Ass sound like a half a gallon of orange juice. Pluck.
It's a true story, man.
I remember it.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Rickey Smiley? You on the radio, ain't you? Pluck. I love you on Come If You Rickey Smiley. Pluck. They walk off. Pluck.
I'm over there making them lines like, yeah, those are just his fans.
We
man.
we listen to 97.9 The Beat every morning. Pluck.
Yeah, he's over there taking pictures. That's all.
Oh my God. That's
And then Rock T, they didn't fix me up with Shirley Cecil. she said, oh, that with a church dress on and some kitty heels.
I hope she's not
and
listening.
A black lace dress.
Oh, man.
And Rock T with his wife talking about she cute, she good, she know the Bible. And she's sitting over there with a dress on, dress for church. I'm looking at pluck. Brat!
This is about 10 minutes in, Brat. 10 minutes getting to the party, boy.
Brat! Brat, that was in there, Brat!
Oh my gosh.
Brat! Get off the floor, Brat! Brat, that was so Brat. Brat, that was so thick I couldn't focus. I don't know what made me decide. I didn't know what I was going. I didn't know the NBA pool party. It was Josh Howard. Shout out to Josh Howard.
Yes, sir.
It was Josh Howard pool party day, super day. I'm from a small town, bro. I moved to Dallas, Texas. Went to an NBA. I ain't never been to no NBA game. How to start there?
Yeah.
Went to the pool party and walk around the pool. Wasn't nobody swimming. They just round bathing suits. With no stretch marks, and just pluck.
Yeah.
Camel toe.
That was a second time.
And Gary talking about why you ain't thinking about being responsible sexually. Man, please, in that situation.
Well, that was the second time I had to take one for the team for this boy.
Wow. This is really bad.
Later on that night.
Oh my God.
How do I turn?
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Hey, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Man, we good, man. Happy to have you as always.
Morning, sir.
Good to be on. You know what, y'all? I had a real long conversation with the sister yesterday in Cleveland. Talking about how stressed she was about everything that was happening. The fact that there was this feeling of what she couldn't control and the worry that was coming over her. And I think that there's a lot of people that are feeling that way. And I really am just interested in this moment because, man, we all worry about what's happening. And we know that many of us are directly or indirectly affected by it. But there's a whole lot of people in the midst of this that are doing everything they can to control the one thing they can control, and that's them. And as a result of that, I'm seeing people leaning into supporting each other in a way that they haven't known how to before, partnering with people that they never partnered with before, recognizing that the stress that's happening from what's going on around us is pushing them to create opportunity that they didn't create before. And I'm just curious, because when I started talking to her about some things that I was excited about and some other folks that I know were excited about, there was a light that came on, and she started talking about, damn, I never thought about calling this person, or I never thought about reaching out to this person. I never thought about supporting this person because we're doing similar things. And perhaps in the midst of all this craziness, we can grow together. And so, Like, Rick, I'm curious, or anybody, like, what are y'all excited about right now in the midst of all this craziness that we can't do anything about?
I don't know what I'm excited about, but I hope it gets people ginned up to go out and vote and try to fight to make a difference. You know, I hope that it actually wake people up, you know, and I'm not talking about just black folks. I hope it wake everybody up, you know, because it's a lot going on.
It is. It's a lot going on, but we got a lot. Like, we sometimes, whether it's the news or the media or the pressure, makes us think about what they're trying to take from us or what they're trying to remove. And sometimes it makes us forget everything we have. And we got a lot. And if we focus more on the stuff that we have, I don't care whether it's the 10 churches that are in your community or whether it's a group of doctors or a group of teachers or a group of parents that have the ability to come together and realize we have more together than we do separately. Like, I get it, and I'm all for voting, and I'm all for doing this piece, Rick, but at some point, we just got to realize ain't nobody going to be there for us like us. And if we really got together, if we really worked together, if we really pooled our resources, if we really strategized together, there would be so much we didn't need from this group or that group or this party or this place. And I'm just hoping, maybe I'm too optimistic in this point.
No. We need some uplift.
So much. And we got to stop ignoring what we have to beg them for what they ain't never going to give us.
Right. That's deep,
You
Jeff.
preaching this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe in us, and I bet on us, and I believe that this too shall pass. And even with all the trauma and all that stuff, man, how much better will we be if we lean into each other, even in the midst of the fight? So I love y'all. I hope y'all have a fantastic Thursday. I hope every single person listening will identify and think about somebody that they can build something with in the midst of all this craziness. Because on the other side of it, what we got. And let's lean into the beautiful reality of what we are, not the horror of what they want to continue to convince us that we're not. Love y'all. Hit me at Jeff's Nation. Let me know what you think.
News headlines,
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rick's About a Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, April 3rd. Here's what's happening in the news. A massive storm is tearing through the Midwest and South, bringing historic rain and deadly tornadoes. Arkansas is under a state of emergency, and Tennessee got hit hard after 2 huge tornadoes ripped through, leaving buildings in pieces. At least 3 people have died, and over 200 severe weather reports came in just last night, with 19 tornadoes confirmed, and millions are still in the storm's path. The Pentagon is taking another look at physical standards for combat roles, making sure there are no special exemptions being made for female soldiers. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth claims standards have been lowered to push diversity efforts. So he's ordered a 60-day review. He says combat roles will stay open to women, but only if they meet the same high standard. A Whole Foods in Culver City is under fire after a viral video of a black man being racially profiled went viral. The clip shows a store manager accusing the shopper of stealing and demanding a receipt, even though the store doesn't normally check him. Oh, he had receipts.
Now come back. Where you going? You want to see my receipt? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a lawsuit now. Come on. Come on. I want a refund for all this shit.
The employee never apologized and can be heard telling the customer not to come back. That video has over 1 million views. For information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Here's Rock T with sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What up, man? Got a little sad news. High school track and field teenager allegedly stabs a student to death at a track meet in Frisco, Texas. Carmelo Anthony, no relation to former NBA star, is now being held on the first-degree charge without bond. Details were not made available yet, but allegedly there was some sort of altercation between the two, and the kid that passed away, he was a twin. his brother actually ran over to him and he died in his arms pretty much when it was happening. So I don't know what had to be going on for that much tension for the guy for a stabbing of that. So we'll keep y'all posted on that story right there. Former NFL star Ryan Clark is calling out LeBron James over his beef with Stephen A. Smith. Here's what he had to say about it.
How does LeBron running up on Stephen A. help the narrative? It doesn't. Because the narrative was he's there because of you. Now all of a sudden we can't talk about him either. You ain't run up on Skip all them years he was talking about you. You ain't run up on everybody else all that time he was talking about you. And you gonna run up on everybody that says Bronny James didn't deserve to be drafted where he was drafted at. You gonna have to do a whole lot of damn fighting.
That's Ryan Clark. That's Ryan Clark. Yes, sir.
That's interesting.
Everybody has an opinion. Hey, real quick, 2 days left. 2 days until Stomp Wars, the big national step championships. All roads leading to Arlington, Texas. Let's go, Rick Dog.
Let's go.
The greatest family event on earth, man. Rickey Smiley's going to be in the house. I'm going to be in the house. College Park Center in Arlington, Texas. Let me tell y'all something. Don't wait to purchase your tickets this Saturday, the day of Stomp Wars on April the 5th. Do not wait. I'm just telling you right now. Go to stompwars.com. Get your tickets if you got a family, if you got a group, if you got a school district, if you got a church group. It's like this is one of those type of, and tickets are going fast, Rick.
Yeah, if y'all really want to inspire some kids, that's something that they really need to see. They will be totally inspired by that, and I'm telling you, it's life-changing. So if you out here, you got an at-risk kid, or you feel like your kid just need to see something positive and be around something positive and a lot of fun, Stomp Wars is the perfect opportunity for you to get your church group, your youth choir, bring them to the step show. Good, clean, fun, kids headed in the right direction or whatever. Bring the kids. So they're going to love this. I'm so excited.
Yes, sir. This Saturday, stompwars.com. Get your tickets, baby. Let's go. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRAT.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Let me start with just saying I want to thank God for the opportunity that he recently just gave me. American Gangster Trap Queens on BET. I am the voice of this season, and I am very grateful, and I'm very blessed. And also, tomorrow, for 404 Day in Atlanta, I'm getting honored at the mayor's office, so I'm very grateful for that, too. So I just want to thank everybody who love and support me, and I love y'all back. I really appreciate everything, and thank God first, because he's the Alpha and the Omega of my life.
Come on, bro.
All right, now. All right, let's get into these stories. Young Thug has been accused of violating the terms of his probation, y'all, and Georgia prosecutors are seeking to revoke it over his social media activity. Now, prosecutors filed a motion to revoke his probation yesterday, claiming that Thug violated it with posts on social media. Now, the filing states that he tweeted an image of Marissa Viverito or something like that, an investigator with the Atlanta Police Department who was involved in his trial, and captioned it, "Biggest liar in the DA office." After this, prosecutors said that he demonstrated a blatant disregard for the law, the safety of witnesses, and the integrity of judicial proceedings. According to the filing, it has been ordered that Marissa is now shown on TV right now. The motion states that Thug's social media posts only made things worse. As a consequence, Marissa's home address and her parents' home address were publicly posted. Even one user on X posted an image of her mother's home with the caption, "If the hate is really real, then pull up to her mama crib." While another posted that they will personally make sure the district attorney, Fonnie Willis, is assassinated. I just, oh my God.
You don't want your name associated with that when you're on probation.
Not at all. You can't do nothing. You gotta stay squeaky clean. Like, put your phone down, bro. It might be too late now. Like, you can't do nothing. Don't say nothing about them people. Just go on with your life and do your shows and stuff. I really hate this happen because I want to see him win and succeed after all that he went through. You know what I'm saying? So oh man, it's just sad.
Allegedly, the court paperwork has been filed to get him taken back already.
Damn.
Yeah, they have it posted.
Yeah,
it's been posted on several
the
sites.
Paperwork?
The paperwork has been filed. The motion has been filed. So they're trying to go to the judge to go ahead and get his probation pulled.
Oh my God.
You heard that
Man,
from the Caucasian lady.
You can't do nothing.
Shut up.
What you say?
Beyonce turned on her white lady voice.
Came in strong. Paperwork has been filed.
What you say, Kay?
Breaking
Paperwork
news.
has been filed. Motions have been filed.
Man, I'm going home.
That make it official?
Yeah, that make it official.
For more information on these stories and more, you can go to Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, Lord.
Coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. What you say, Kay?
He going to jail.